Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Fields, and I'm back. Just want to get my thoughts on the fight coming up tomorrow against Danny Garcia and Ivan Redkach. Be a non-title fight in the welterweight division, 147 pounds. Also on the undercard, believe it's the co-main event. We have Jarrett Hurd. I believe he's fighting Francisco Santana. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about Francisco Santana, but I believe this is just a soft touch for Jarrett Hurd. I know Jarrett Hurd was supposed to fight Julian J. Rock Williams in a rematch sometime late last year, but he canceled the fight, or just pulled out of the. I actually think it was scheduled, but he pulled out. From what I'm hearing, just reports, he needed to give himself more time. He wanted to go back to the drawing board, kind of just, I think he's even switched trainers, do some things differently. If he didn't, he switched trainers, excuse me. But I do know he just wanted to go back to the drawing board, do some things, differently. I think he said he wants to box better, things like that. Jarrett Hurd, his style, just he blocks punches with his face, and so you're not gonna have a long career, just fighting like that, just going in, kind of just tough man, battling it out in the middle of the ring, back and forth, that kind of action. You're not gonna have a very long career, and so I'm looking to see what he does differently. I was looking forward to that Julian J. Rock rematch, and so we'll see if we can possibly get that later this year. Who knows? It looks very, very interesting in 154 division. I mean, they're all beating each other, so at this point, it's just kind of up in the air. I do have Jermell Charlo right now as my number one at 154, but I believe Erickson Lubin, man, is going to start making some noise here real soon. So I'm really got my eye out on Erickson Lubin for his comeback, of course, after his knockout to Charlo. But yeah, man, so looking forward to see what Jarrett Hurd does. He's 29 years old, very young. This is he only suffered one loss, and so he has power. He's big, he's strong. He has like a second gear in the second half. When he beat Lara, came on in the second half to win a split decision against Lara, getting a knockdown in the 12th round. So, man, I do like Jarrett Hurd, and just, so we'll see how he looks in this fight, see what he worked on. I think they're pulling this guy up from welterweight. I think, his last few fights, I saw he fought Saddam Ali, Jose Benavidez Jr. at welterweight. So they're bringing this guy up. So, yeah, so we'll see. I do have Jarrett Hurd knocking this guy out. I like to see Hurd probably in there against Charlo next he's probably not going to get that Julian J. Rock rematch, since he's going to be probably fighting Rosario in a rematch, exercising his rematch clause there. But I definitely would like to see him against maybe Charlo after he gets through this guy. Anything can happen in boxing, of course. But I'd definitely like to move on to the Danny Garcia and Ivan Redkach, the main event of the night. Danny Garcia looking good. At the weigh-in, looked good, and I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. Just looking forward to seeing Danny Garcia put on a show. Danny Garcia right now, 31 years of age, from Philadelphia. Record stands at 35-2 with 21 KOs. We also have Ivan Redkach against Ivan Redkach, 33 years old, 23-4 with 18 KOs. Got a notable win against Devin Alexander. I believe it was his last fight. I believe he knocked Devin Alexander out. So, that's awesome. I didn't see that fight, but I did see the highlights, and I saw, he has some power. Devin Alexander, in my opinion, is passive, but still a good fighter. Still got he's a fighter, and so at the end of the day, I still give him some respect for that knockout over Devin, former champion, and all that good stuff. But I don't see him doing anything with Danny Garcia. He'll probably make it interesting the first few rounds. But Garcia is trying to get back into the title contention and really move into a position that's going to set him up for a title fight. He was supposed to fight Earl Spence on this card, of course, but You know, it was a last minute replacement after Errol Spence went through everything with the accident and all that stuff. So, you know, so definitely definitely not worried about Danny Garcia taking, you know, kind of a gimme fight. I mean, you know, obviously you don't want to get cracked by the dude. The dude could still make it interesting, you know, and Danny Garcia, to me, doesn't have the best defense. He has decent defense. He's flat-footed, but he has cracks. To me, he's a natural 140-pounder. But, you know, he does, you know, he has a great resume. He has an incredible hook. I love the boy's left hook. But, you know, we'll see what he does. See if he can get Redkach out of here. See what Redkach does. But you know, he does pose an interesting style. He's still a southpaw, so he's still fighting another southpaw. Even though, you know, he's training for Earl. So yeah, you know, we'll see what he does. I have Danny Garcia probably stopping Ivan Redkach probably within 6 rounds. That's just the way I see it. But after this fight, man, I definitely love to see him against, you know, a little more of a step up. You know, he's fought a lot of the top competition. You know, Thurman and Porter was about to fight Earl Garcia. Earl Garcia, Earl Spence. But I like to see him against. I mean, Mike is about to fight Jesse Vargas, but maybe a Garcia. You know, Garcia. I like to see him maybe against Ugiz or Lipinets. If he can get, you know, a Terrence Crawford, that would be an incredible fight. But, you know, I don't know if that's going to happen. But you know, I think he was supposed to fight. Danny Garcia was offered the fight, but didn't offer him enough money and yada yada. But I'd love to see him fight against Terrence Crawford, man. If that can be made sometime in like April, May or something, that would be incredible. But either way, man, if I'd like to see him at least like a Ugas or like a, you know, Garcia, Mike Garcia or Nipinets, something like that. But man, that's my thoughts. I just wanted to give y'all a quick breakdown prediction for tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'm definitely gonna catch you guys on the next one. And I'm out.